Can I get your name and badge number?
It's Officer Spencer.
And your badge number?
It's 90719.
And do you have a card?
No.
Okay.
Can I ask why you're parked here?
You can.
And your answer would be
Is there a problem with it?
yes.
Okay.
Somebody's called and said that it appears that you're camping in your vehicle. So,
Okay.
Rochelle, yes?
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer, former sheriff deputy. Today's video is brought to you by a YouTube channel by the name of Katie Kidman. If you have not subscribed to her channel, please make sure you show support and go and do so. Today we're going to take a look at the Santa Maria Police Department in California. We're going to check out a police officer who's overly concerned with simply getting the ID of a citizen. The reason I stated that he was overly concerned, because as he's questioning the citizen, an emergency happens right in front of him. The fire truck, the paramedics, they all show up and someone could possibly be dying. But when this was brought to his attention, his response was, yeah, it's a medical emergency. Medical emergency or not, you're a public servant. If you see something happening, at least go and check to see if you could be of use. I'm not going to speak too much. Let's get into this video. We'll dive more in later.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Are you watching a movie or something? Or
I don't answer questions. Can I get your name and badge number?
it's Officer Spencer.
And your badge number?
It's 90719.
And do you have a card?
No.
Okay.
Can I ask why you're parked here?
You can.
And your answer would be
Is there a problem with it?
yes.
Okay.
Somebody's called and said that it appears that you're camping in your vehicle. So,
Okay.
Rochelle, yes?
I don't answer questions.
So if you're wondering, why is she so reluctant to give her information to the officer? He's been a nice guy. He's not disrespectful. Well, this is the reason why. David, the Driver and Vehicle Information Database, NCIC, National Crime Information Center, CJIS, Criminal Justice Information Services. These are different type of databases designed to collect your information, put you in a system so you can always be tracked whenever you're stopped by law enforcement.
Okay, so I have to, but you can't?
You do have to, yes.
Oh, okay.
You work for the public.
Right.
Right. And I'm practicing my First Amendment rights. And I have a right to be here. This is a public street. So actually, you're violating my rights at the moment.
I haven't violated anybody's rights.
Yes, you are.
We're just talking.
No, I don't sit here to talk to you.
So I will say this, any police officer can walk up to you, ask you who you are, ask you for ID without violating your rights. For them to simply ask is not a violation of your rights. It's up to you whether you want to give it or not, based on if you've committed a crime or whether you've been arrested or not. But for them to simply ask, they can do so.
What happened? What happened that you're so hostile towards police?
What happened?
Yeah.
I don't answer questions.
I mean, did you get wrongfully accused of something or what? Because I haven't been mean to you at all.
Well, right now I have two friends that are sitting in jail for absolutely nothing.
For absolutely nothing?
Zero.
Oh.
For doing what I'm doing right now. Recording the police, which is their First Amendment right.
Okay.
But in Texas, they don't respect us like you do. They arrested them. And so, yeah, I'm upset about it. I'm about ready to go down there if they don't let them out.
Okay.
I'm the California Grown Granny. I have a YouTube channel. I fight for people's rights. My rights, yes, have been violated. Looks like you have a... And a lot of people's rights have. I'm sure you know people whose rights have been violated.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
all these mandates with vaccinations and stuff.
Yeah, it's overboard. Needs to stop.
I agree.
And people calling like that
Well,
about...
that is something that we agree on,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, well, I'm sure we agree with a lot of things.
It's Lasso Richards, correct?
I don't answer questions.
But I'm not wrong, though, right?
I couldn't tell you. You can guess.
I'm going to assume it is. Yeah. Out of San Luis?
I come come out of heaven.
You know, a no answer.
I come
is
from
like
God.
It's kind of like a good answer, right?
I come from the place you do.
So what are you doing?
Well,
What are you doing down here in Santa
There
Maria?
is an emergency over here. Look.
Yeah.
Why? Do you care?
Yeah. Especially if I'm getting calls for service for you.
You ought to go watch that thing. Look.
Yeah.
Thing is dirty, man.
I'm busy dealing with.
I know.
This.
Wasting your time. You could be washing your taxpayer's vehicle. But instead,
but I
these
gotta do
neighbors
this.
over here. Yeah. Oh. They're taking out the thing. See, there's some emergencies going on.
Medical. Yep.
But yeah,
So as we see, there's a medical emergency happening. But instead of the cop being more interested in what's happening with the medical emergency to see if he could be some sort of assistance, he's more focused on getting her identification. This is a big problem. Let me place myself in this situation and how would I react to this? I would state 236 to 911, give me a D. David, no criminal action here, show me J. John, I'll be 76 to fire and rescue to see if I could be of an assistance. And all that simply means is, there's nothing criminal here. I'll write a report stating that, hey, she didn't want to identify. I can't force her to identify. I'm going to go and see if I can help out fire and the medics to see if they need me for any services.
I am actually working on some things. So
Well,
the First Amendment, people's rights to express themselves through freedom of press, religion, and whatnot.
Well, just so you have all the information, here in Santa Maria, the city of, we do have municipal codes that say that there's no overnight camping or camping in public. So just so you have that information.
Just so you know,
you'll need to move along.
with all due respect, their municipal codes don't trump my constitutional rights as a disabled 62-year-old grandmother.
Okay.
So there's not a whole lot, I mean, they could put up street signs like parking for 1 hour over here in a residential area.
Correct.
And what they're doing is, this is residential.
Correct.
That's illegal to put those signs up there. Besides, they're turning residential public streets into private property, which is totally against the law. So those signs there will not, they won't work in court. I mean, I have a parking ticket right in there that I'm getting ready to have dismissed. And they are taking a lady out. Oh, I better not film it. They're very passionate about what they do, and it's not easy.
Sure.
It really isn't.
Yeah. No, it seems to be making a difference.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, you can watch the videos where these cops are kicking these guys in the head, and at first I was skeptical about the whole thing about, recording police and all that. I was like, well, that's kind of, But then when I saw that, I said, wow, no way. Those people are human beings. That is cruel.
Sure.
To kick somebody, if they did that to me, I would die.
Yep.
But they did. My son has been tasered, and that's just like tasering me.
Yeah.
Every time they punch him or they let the dog bite him on the leg, he has a big old scar right here. They should get out the Constitution, read about our rights and what people have died for our freedom in this country.
Yeah, I can agree with some of that. Not all of it, but like you said, First Amendment, we have the right to do that, post stuff, and all the other good stuff.
Yeah.
All the other good stuff.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here. I got this Judge Regali, James Regali, over here at the courthouse in Santa Maria.
Yep.
Seemed like a pretty cool guy until his corrupted side came out.
Uh-oh.
But I didn't film him because I wanted him to find her. Them.
We're just doing our job.
Yeah, they said they found the 11-year-old girl and the 12-year-old girl, the two girls that were missing.
Mm-hmm.
They found them, right? I wonder if that guy's waiting for you.
Yeah. I'll go talk to
now
him.
you got to go talk to him. Jeez, how exciting!
Maybe it's me, but he didn't look too interested in having a conversation with her. In most cases, it just goes to show Cops are not interested in having a conversation with you. They're interested in violating your rights. But I think this citizen did a great job by holding on to her rights and not allowing her rights to be violated. And just like this citizen, make sure you know your rights. Down below is a link to my free ebook, or you can click the link above my head. Make sure you download it so that your rights are never violated. Know what the police can and can't do when you encounter them. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.